Papillion is the second best place to live, according to Money Magazine's recent list. Our great city has appeared on the Small Cities list 6 straight times since 2005. It's the 5th consecutive top 10 ranking for Papillion. The list comes out every other year, so that means we've maintained a top 25 rankings for 12 years in a row, and have been in the top 10 for the 10 straight years. Many elements contributed to Papillion being one of the best places to live, but without people, none of this is possible. I thank you all for making Papillion such a wonderful place to live, work, and play. Please enjoy this video.
Each year, Money Magazine looks for great places to live. This year, Money looked for small towns, population of 10,000 to 50,000, places that have a terrific combination of lots of jobs, affordable homes, great schools, and lots to do. But you really have to go beyond the numbers, so we sent reporters to find out what makes each town special, and those are the towns that make the top 10. Apex, North Carolina is like the Silicon Valley of the South, thanks to its proximity to the Research Triangle, which has thousands of high-paying tech jobs. But it's also retained a small-town charm that you won't find out on the West Coast, and in affordability. The median home price in Apex is $265,000. In the San Francisco area, it's $1 million. Papillion has been on our top 10 places to live 5 times. But it's hit the highest level on our list this year at number 2 because it has transformed its sleepy downtown with new energy. It's also expanded beyond the downtown. The Sumter Amphitheater now is attracting bigger name acts as well as community theater. It's got an incredibly diverse population, both ethnically and religiously. What makes Sharon really stand out is what a welcoming community is to its diverse population. Town workers and residents participate in workshops by the Sharon Pluralism Network to help educate people about the differences in culture and religions. Louisville sits on the job-rich corridor between Boulder and Denver, and it's also got the Rocky Mountains in its backyard. That's made it a really popular place to live. Louisville is committed to smart growth to preserve the natural beauty that surrounds the town and making improvements so everybody who lives there still enjoys it. This Seattle suburb started out as a tiny logging town, but it's changed significantly in the past 20 years as a new development called Snoqualmie Ridge boosted its population and attracted families with its kid-friendly culture. For a town of its size, Sherwood has got a surprisingly robust arts community. The town just added a new 15,000 square foot performing arts center. One of the most popular things of all is the aptly named Robin Hood Festival.
Robin was wounded in a sword fight with the guards.
What? No!
It started as a farming community, but Chanhassen has maintained its Midwest small-town vibe despite its proximity to the big city, Minneapolis. The Chanhassen Dinner Theater is a local institution, and miles of biking trails help connect the towns, meeting its goal of having a park within a half-mile of each home. Coppell, Texas is surrounded by highways, but it's managed to carve out its own identity and preserve a small town feel where you'll find block parties, ice cream socials, and a redeveloped historic area that has new eateries and an old saloon turned into a restaurant. Families are drawn to this town in the Connecticut foothills for its great schools. And in a recent report on academics in all industrialized countries, Simsbury students scored higher than average in all testing categories. Solon has a reputation as a great place to work and develop careers. The schools work with the local businesses to encourage kids from kindergarten on up to work in STEM careers. There's also an annual minnows contest, like Shark Tank, for young entrepreneurs.